Hello, hello, hello. We're back. We will continue that quest from last night. Let me get some water. Well, I guess we gotta do the my resin. There's no audio music. We're gonna do some more exploring tonight. Maybe get a start on the Luna 4 patch story. I do want to finish it soon. Because people be spoiling, and I'm like trying to avoid as much as I can. Like fucking goddamn, wait for the weekend, or you know, do it after the weekend. Jeez, like give it at least 1 week. What the fuck? It's not, it's not even been a week. Hope all of them get spoiled for stuff they like. Fucking asshole. No common courtesy. I hate Genshin being a live service game because you have to deal with this fucking bullshit. Can't play in your own time, yeah.
Get to work. Pyroclastic surge.
Ooh, the internet. It's tanking.
Rise with the sun. Full throttle. Incinerate. Show no mercy. Wrath from the skies.
Hey Reese, what's up, what's up, what's up? Lots of football stuff and Uma Musume. I've been seeing a lot of those. It's so funny. I like it. Hell yeah. What books did you get? I have like so much fucking reading to do. It feels like it's endless. I've been reading Lost Belt 7. I'm getting close to it. It's apparently it's a two-parter only, so not a three-parter. I thought it was gonna be a three-parter. So I am more than halfway done. So I'm getting there. And then, I got my Genshin to read. I'm pushing off HSR for a while. I also got to like read Limbus Company. I got to read the FGO event after Lost Belt 7. Oh my, holy shit, my reading is never ending. Oh, like, what, is there like a specific period that takes place in for the Chinese historiography? Brothers Grimm's Fairy Tale. You know, I've never checked out like the Grimm's versions of those. I know like a lot of classic tales are based off of it. That's about it. I don't know like anything about it though. Nietzsche. I just know the stupid nihilism. Ha ha ha. God is dead. Blah blah blah. So that's about it. I'm not well read in Nietzsche.
Fulfill our task. Light it up.
That's pretty cool. There's like a lot of like really cool like Chinese lore.
Pyroclastic surge.
Yeah, lore. Oh man, yo, there's like a video game or something with lore, right? Oh yeah, but a lot of like Chinese stuff, like you know, from the like, like the stupid gunpowder being created from the search for the elixir of life. Other like historical figures or fantastical figures and stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff in Chinese history, I think. And there's like not so cool stuff, but that one's censored, you know, because you know anything that makes China look bad, censored, blah blah blah, or the PRC look bad, I would say. You know, there's an anime called Hell's Paradise Jigoku Rakuen, and they practice the sex thing, which I know about because I like to read my Chinese comics. You know, there's like the Shansha, Wuxia, all that stuff, where like, oh, the
Reward on the road.
like a lot of these warriors, they have to find the opposite sex and have sex with them to get their yin yang energy power up stuff. I know about the yin yang transfer ship. You know, the original mana transfer. There's this girls love web novel I've been reading actually where they do that, but like the girl, well, the heroine has yang energy or something, I think. So the she can have sex with the girl she likes, which is the MC who has a yin energy. It's crazy. She gets the power up. I gotta read that again. Last I read off, I left off was like some Resident Evil bullshit T-virus stuff happening in like this ancient Shansha world. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm down for it, but I haven't read it in a while. I liked it a lot. It was fun. There's this like other comic I was reading where like There's this lady. She like time traveled because she got like killed or whatever, right? You know those basically like those fucking it's like isekai bullshit. You know, it's like it's not like isekai. You know, it's just time traveling back and or changing blah blah blah. And then now so she's in her like kid body or whatever, right? She's like, oh, before my enemy that kills me grows up to kill me, I will groom him. But like the dude's like older than her, like by a few years. So there's this like one scene where he's like perving on her or whatever, and the Grand Master comes out. What the fuck are you doing? That's a child, you freak. I'm like, whatever, man. It's really funny too, because like even though she's like a child, like you know mentally she's an adult, so she's like fucking grooming this dude. It was fun while I was reading, but it's like it's sort of very silly too. If you read Chinese comics, you know like they do some silly stuff. Or have you ever seen like a Chinese like a high fantasy show or whatever? You just see like they do silly stuff in it. Yeah. But yeah, I was saying like they do like the sex thing in Hell's Paradise, but the thing is like the people that do that they can change their gender fluid. They're literally gender fluid. They go between man and woman all the time because you know the yin yang thing, and sometimes they just have like lesbian sex for fun. It doesn't power them up or anything because you know two yin energy. They just do it for fun. It's like okay, whatever. This is a secret mission that only me and Big Sis Grazina know about. Once these flowers grow, little Pei will come back to play with us. Grazina says she's sick and needs to rest for a while. When the flowers grow taller than my knees, she'll recover, so we mustn't cry. We need to listen to Uncle Morazal and be very good children. There's no sun here, but the lights up there are just warm and cozy. As long as we water them with shimmering water every day, these flowers will surely grow quickly. Grow faster, please. I missed her.
I'll keep this close.
I got this rock. Not afraid to use it. Ah!
A reward on the road.
No, I won't daunt your words, Mr. Brahy Reed Miller. Oh my god, Reed Miller, once again. Well, we already knew there's like a Reed Miller treasure related to this. The fact that you're here is proof that you are not lying. Even though I can't prove it, I chose to believe in the side that gives people hope. Actually, Brahy and Reed Miller are not meant to be used together. Oh, forget it. A beautiful lady like you can call me whatever you like. As I said earlier, I'm here to hunt down Rotwang's dogs. It's an honor to have you assisting me. The plague! Rotwang the plague. Please don't thank me yet, Mr. Brahy Reed Miller. Even if I've already sent word to him, there is no guarantee he'll agree to meet me. I still don't understand why he would tell such a lie, too. What is it, Miss Grazina? It's nothing. For some reason, the recorder here was not turned off. It would be troublesome if Morozov noticed. I'm shutting it down now. I've been having a lot of fun reading Lost Belt 7. I'm, like, so excited to, like, see, like, Arcade in Lost Belt 7. Because we were going, like, the place I'm at right now, we're going to meet her. Look at this fucking pentagram. The devil's magic. Hell yeah. I don't know. They don't have arcades. This is like we're in the land before time right now in Lost Belt 7. It's where dinosaurs became like the leading civilization.
I'll keep this close.
A timeline where they survived their impact. Yeah, it's really cool. I love them. We even have like a Shikitono dinosaur. He has his like special glasses and everything too. It's so awesome. Ha! What the fuck do I do with this? Oh, I'm reading all that. I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this. What the fuck? After is so good. I like. I don't know. I love reading FGO. It has so many characters. I just love them all. Well, I don't love all of them, but I love most of them. I grow attached to them. I like reading about them. These call them they're from Earthtown, right? I don't really mind the mid gameplay, but oh my god, I love the story and characters. It's like not the best written literature ever, but I like it a lot. I mean, it also helps that like I probably sunk in 10 years of investment, so there's like even more bias to grow attached to it. Redacted. Redacted. Hell yeah, brother. Do you have any of them on Steam? I highly recommend Mohoyo. It was so good in Mohoyo. It was like actually peak visual novel from like the cutscenes and everything. I love the cutscenes in Mohoyo. They're so good.
I'll keep this close.
I gotta get Face Day Night. I was like so bummed that there was no PlayStation port for it. I just didn't get it. And I was like, only recently I realized the only reason there's no PlayStation port is because they have fucking sex scenes. I'm like, fuck, PlayStation doesn't like sex.
Is this an answer from this world?
I really like Nocry leans into the horror aspect of gaming. It's nice. I like horror games, but I'm an RPG maker horror type of person. I have Tsukihime. I gotta read Tsukihime at some point. I gotta find time for that. Wait, are these pipes King Kubaki? What if we lured over there and made smack them open? Idiot. Oh, they still don't have a PC port for it? I thought they did. Fuck, I missed it. I was just gonna play on my PS5. I like reading visual novels on my phone.
World?
So I was gonna hook it on my PS5 and then do the remote play. That's how I did that's how I did Mihoyo. I was phone gaming as intended. Maintenance complete. Apocalypse purification system operating normally. Keycard unlocked. Don't forget to retrieve your keycard. Have a wonderful day. Oh, this time the keycard's golden. Terminal report. Before mentioned, signs of large monster activity in Research Zone 2. There's no way it could be talking about the one we just saw, surely. Paimon doesn't get it. For now, let's head back to the terminal and see what this card unlocks.
I'll keep this close.
Now, speaking of Tsukihime, they're taking a fucking long ass time to release the other half. It's been like, what, 5 years now? Mr. Roddy Reed Miller has quietly escorted the children who are still alive out of the facility. Nasu is like so bullshit, and then people gonna blame FGO for the reason why there's no Tsukihime 2, but it's like that is so not true. Nasu is just like busy doing other bullshit whenever he feels like it. Like we had Samurai Remnant come out, the actual remakes coming out, Strange Fakes coming out, some other stuff probably came out since then. Like a lot of stuff has came out since Tsukihime. Melty Blood Type Lumina came out, and he spoiled Tsukihime in Type Lumina, and then when they were released in the West, Type Lumina came before Tsukihime did, so you got spoiled from about Tsukihime in Type Lumina. It's like, fuck. He said he knows an eccentric old hunter, and that he is also an old acquaintance of the newly appointed priestess of the Frost Moon Science. I believe that the title was something like Moon Chanter. Both are willing to protect those children. Neither has asked for anything in return. Morozov never noticed a thing. He probably stopped caring about them a long time ago. There is nothing left to worry about, so before we go meet him, let's share one last drink, as we always do. A toast to the dead from those soon to die. Please forgive my foolishness all these years. I really want Fate Requiem to get localized or something, like an anime or whatever, right? Because I think that one sounds interesting. It has Voyager. I like Voyager. But like also it's like Fate as a Pokemon, but except like people have sex with their servants and make babies with them. Because the main character, Eris, she's a half servant, half human hybrid. It's literally the it's the funniest thing ever. But yeah, I want to read Fate Requiem. Appears to be in attendance log for the research staff. For some reason, as time goes on, fewer and fewer names seem to appear. I want to have the physical book in my hand and read it. I don't want to go read that one online. Ooh. Whoa, the world's outside just gone. The abyss called up. Kagetsu Toya? What is Kagetsu Toya anyway? Is this like a spin-off or whatever? I know that's the one where like Shiki's a fucking pedophile. What's this Diddy Blood up to? Oh shit, I think I went the wrong way, fuck. We did get the classic meme though because of it. Cat is fine too. I don't know, I think that shit's like funny as hell. Every time I see it. Isn't that where Kohaku Gaming's also from? Kohaku is gaming. I want to read Holla at Araxia. Bizette's in there. I like Bizette. She's cool as hell. She's like so cool in the FGO as well. She has like she has a counter NP because you know her like Frag Rush like sends back the same bullshit back to like the enemy. It's why like she like works really well like Angra. She has like these like busted like techs you can do in the FGO though thanks to that. No, I wonder how much like classic American literature or whatever is just like very gay. Like you know, Moby Dick's one of them. There's probably a bunch of others. Access updated. Senior researcher Grazina, welcome to the Bunker Access Terminal server. Hey, it looks like the key card we just picked up still works. Which makes Paimon think this Grazina person must have been a pretty big deal. They seem to have had access to the entire bunker. Looks like the only place we have been to yet is the supervisory office. If the apocalypse thing is still hanging around, this is the only place it could be. Paimon thinks that whatever it is, it's probably not that scary, since scary things wouldn't want to hide from us. Better keep our eyes peeled, never underestimate an enemy. Everything should want to hide from us. Yeah, we're experienced adventurers after all. Even without weapons, travel can take down any monster just bish bash bosh. Yeah, that's true. We've been taking out these like monsters without a fucking weapon. We have to like set traps and stuff. I think it's actually really cool gameplay, like a decision to do that. It's actually like emulates how like a horror game would be. Like you know you have to like lure the monster away to get like a good spot, hide and stuff. I like it a lot. This was like very cool like level for Genshin. All right, let's go check out the supervisory office. And then like no one's gonna talk about it because nobody likes playing the fucking like extra stuff. They're like, oh, it's not a main story chapter, whatever. It's not playing. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. I'm like so sad. Like people like shit on like these are like hardcore fans. They shit on like a game, like quote unquote hardcore fans. Like people who like to play Genshin, they shit on it for like, oh, it's so boring, blah blah blah. They don't have this. I'm like, what are you talking about? All like the like exploration stuff has like ton of all the stuff you're like asking for. Just go fucking play something that's not the main story. Yeah. You speaking of big and greedy, like every single like money every time so Genshin's like one of their biggest like pay pigs, but they spend all the money on like their other games. It's like not fair. The other game Horrorverse has is Zenless Zone Zero, and you can tell that is like extremely high budget, but that shit makes like no money whatsoever. So they just take everything from Genshin. Grazina, you backstabbing snake! How dare you show yourself before me? Whoa, Traveler, watch out! That monster seems to have been lured out. No, you're not Grazina. I can't detect your scent. What are you, a living being or another spirit flying aimlessly across the bedeviled sky? No living creature can enter this grave. Their grave, our grave. Answer me. The Professor Rotwang sent you here. Has my master forgiven me? Are you the Apocalypse? 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 Look at the world out there. The apocalypse has already descended upon us. Yeah. I mean, like, Genshin has so much problems, but, like, a lot of it, it's just people don't appreciate what's in the game. I'm like, what the fuck? All the problems Genshin has is basically, like, monetary-wise. Like, this could be, like, less monetized. Young Sullivan tried to stop it, and Brahe, who impersonated Reed Miller, even that treacherous snake Grazina, she tried to stop it too, but their efforts were all in vain. It still came. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't remember. I think I might have talked to you about it in like HSR or whatever. There was this stupid bullshit scene talking about this fucking corporation is trying to take over this small planet because it owes them whatever, and it's like some like legal bullshit. I'm like, the way it was like written out was like, this is like, and it's like if they don't comply they're gonna like genocide the planet. I'm like, this is like giving me like China Tibet vibes. I'm like, what the fuck, Chinese companies doing that? No way, shame on them. She tried to stop it too, but their efforts were all in vain. It still came. My master, Professor Rotwang, reduced that pathetic world to ashes with the Sampo. After all that destruction, this bunker is all that remains, isolated amid the bedeviled sky. You think the world has been destroyed? The world outside is doing pretty well. The world outside is nothing but a casket for things beyond our time. I know not from whence you came, but I have already broken free of the celestial shell, no longer to suffer the shackles of gravity and fate. Those are like gods, I believe, in Genshin. Is Sampo a thing? Because there's a character in HSR named Sampo Koski or something like that. Sampo in Genshin is an acronym for something. I forgot the acronym. Oh, the Columbina, she has gravity, and then one of her songs like, oh my god, JoJo reference. But do you believe in gravity? They love their Stone Ocean references. So yeah, I think like this is like referring to like the moon goddesses. I'm pretty sure there's like a goddess of fate as well. Columbine is probably like goddess of gravity, given that she has like gravity attacks. And you're no servant of my master, yet neither are you just another fool. Will you join us, become one with our flesh and our blood, or will you welcome death right here? I mean, yeah, it feels like, Dio is the one talking about gravity. Columbina has gravity. She's the moon goddess. God, gravity. Yeah. Oh, in HSR, he's a smarmy con artist that we work with sometimes. Join or die. The world hasn't been destroyed. You're at the bottom of the sea. Enough. Seize your vicious lies, vile desecrator. My master would not deceive me. We exist amid the bedeviled sky. Let them be interred in the ruins of the extinguished world. Only we shall continue our existence amid the bedeviled sky. Master, bear witness. Ugh, there's no other way. Traveler, let's try using these plants to deal with it. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing in Genshin as well, actually. The magical... Oh, fuck. That, what do you call... makes gold or whatever. Some bullshit like that. It's probably the same thing. Oh my god, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Okay, I got my weapon. Whoa. Looks like it's broken and better figure out again. Ow. Oh, is that how you beat it? You hit this thing? No. Fuck, how do you... I don't know how to fight this thing. Ow. Okay. So I grab this. Not gonna lie, like playing FGO, I'm like, you start reminding me of MASH. She also likes to read a lot and has like a vast, not like encyclopedic knowledge of just like everything, like historical, literal stuff. She also loves reading, and her like favorite novel series is Sherlock Holmes. So she's like big into mysteries. Because every time like I'm like confused about something in like real world like in Genshin or something, I can just like ask you and you have an answer to it. I be reading like comic books and stuff, not like what people consider peak fiction or peak writing literature. Yeah, that's the better way of literature. But you read like law and nonfiction as well. Phew, that dealt with. What an annoying little. Seemed convinced Tavat was destroyed and we were outside the sky. Let's just forget about the idiot. Right, looks like we've dealt with that thing, whether it was Apocalypse or just the Abyss. All thanks to the Mandragoras. Yeah, we better give credit to the researcher named Razina, right? Paimon wonders what happened to her. Alright, that just about wraps up everything. Huh? Wait, what's that? God. All right, the Mandalorians. Yeah, I mean... I think everyone's brain's fried. Mine's like extremely so, but like that's because like every time I be reading, I do like this insane word association where I go like, oh my god, it's like this thing where it's like the stupid gravity thing. Oh my god, it's like part 6 JoJo Stone Ocean, or sometimes they'll talk about like light and darkness. I'm like, oh my god, it's Kingdom Hearts. Also, I'm like, my brain's cooked. It has nothing to do with like TikTok brain or whatever. It's just I think my brain's just cooked with like referential stuff. I have to like make a reference. To Miss Christina, should you ever wish to leave this place, please give this item to the member of the treasure hoarders. They'll guide you to me. Master Thief Reed Miller. Proof of the cognoscenti? What's this doing in a place like this? And it looks like it was left by Reed Miller himself. This means we're one step closer to a great treasure. I can't wait to find out what it is. We already for proofs, right? I wonder where the last one might be. Why don't we head over to Pyramid and see if anyone there knows? Exactly. That's how my brain operates.
I'll keep this close.
I was reading like Lost Belt 7. One of the characters like, oh, I let the bad guy turn me into an ultra so I can get more power. I'm like, oh my god, this is just like when Vegeta let himself become like Majin Vegeta because he needed more power. I was like, Dead man's hand. You retrieve your weapon from the mechanism. Oh, Paimon can finally breathe fresh air. It was so stuffy in there. After all that, there never was an apocalypse to begin with. Everything out here is fine and dandy. There's still plenty of delicious food waiting for us. Oh. Yeah, very much feel like, yeah, my brain's like cooked.
Rise with the sun.
That Zoroastrianism thing isn't like Face Day and Night, isn't it? Like, isn't that have to do with Angra Mainyu? Yeah, I was like, I know I heard this somewhere. Like, a lot of the stuff I know is like from Fate, because the Nasu loves putting like everything in there. Let's see. Tolfin, what are you doing here? Ah, fantastic, just to do what I was waiting for. Huh? How did you know we would come here? Have you been following us since we parted at Blue Amber Lake? Haha, I was only joking. I came back to visit my parents and just happened to be running errands here in Pyramida when I spotted the two of you. Paimon sees. Huh, so you have family here. What's strange about that? It's just like a raven is born to raven parents. People don't magically appear out of thin air. I have no enemies. That's not what Paimon meant. Though, come to think of I gotta watch Vinland Saga Season 2. Though, come to think of it, we're not really that close, and Paimon can see how it was kind of a personal question. Can I ask a question that isn't so personal? Good idea. Tolfin knows everyone and everything. He just might have the info we need. You recount your experiences searching for and finding the proofs of the cognoscenti after leaving Blue Ember Lake. So, Tolfin, do you have any idea where the last proof of the cognoscenti might be? I do have a few thoughts, however. Seeing as a traveler, she'll be fine. From everything I've heard about your adventures, I believe she should be able to overcome the trial. There's another trial? Isn't going to be impossible, is it? Of course not. Besides, I have total confidence in your abilities, traveler. I don't know if I'll read it. I was like, I think it's popular enough. They're gonna adapt it as a whole anime. So I'm just gonna watch the anime. The last proof of the condescendee is actually with my grandmother. I'm on my way to visit her now. Why don't you take along? Seriously, what are the chances? Tolfin's grandmother. What do you think she's like, Traveler? Do you think she's the kind of sweet old lady who loves to tell stories? She does tell stories, but never mind. You'll see when we get there. Oh, speaking of John, have you seen Gamer John, Meta John, or JonTron? She becomes like a Metatron, becomes like a gamer. It's so funny. This is a long ass fucking loading scene. I'll send you. JonTron's like the funniest name for her. Oh my god. Hello? Game? What the fuck? Did it crash on me? Oh my god, dude. This is bullshit. I gotta like fucking watch the cutscene from the beginning. Fuck. That's so epic. $1 billion company, by the way. $1 billion company. Small indie corporation. How much money does Genshin make? Since launch, averaging over $1 billion annually. Real. Dude, they do improve it because it used to play like extremely shit when it came out. Well, I played on PlayStation 4 and like there's a reason why they're end of servicing on PlayStation 4. It can't handle it. But it was like extremely shit. I was getting like some of the worst like optimization issues. There were like some really funny ass stuff that people had on like low end phones. It was like so funny. It's a lot better now, and I don't see people post about that stuff anymore. But yeah, it used to be like so ass. Like the water in the game, right? The water doesn't even load for like some devices. Whoa, I teleported. I can't believe I had to like close the game to get to this fix this cutscene. No, that's whenever you start Genshin up, it's just slow. That's just how it's always been. It has like a really slow startup. That I don't know why it's been like that. That's just how it's always been. Well, well, well. Look who's remembered to visit. Did you take care of that matter for me, you little brat? Of course I did. Would I dare show my face here if I hadn't? This is my grandmother. Now I'm sure she'd rather be known as Hijata, the black. Oh, Hieta, because Jays are wise. The black barrel hag, than a failed merchant's grandmother. She doesn't look anything like Tolfin at all. She's far too serious. I hear that a lot, but at the end of the day, we're family, and we're a lot more alike than people think. This is Traveler, and this is Paimon. They've already found the other proofs of the cognoscenti. Oh, so you've already found the other four. Well, that takes some real talent, but I'm afraid you're going to have to let me see that talent for myself. Seeing as the brat brought you in, I won't make things too hard for you. How about we just trade a few moves? Hold on a second. This something about this doesn't feel right. What exactly is the problem? You want to get your hands on a great treasure, you'll naturally get past me first. This is an old bag of bones, but once she sees what you can do, everything will be on the table. Come on, Traveler, it's in your hands now. Like, beat up the elderly.
Show me what you've got.
Give it everything you got. I don't want you holding back and then whinge about losing. This old woman's got hands.
Ha! Be still on my side.
Fucking minging, fucking whinging.
Looks like I'll need to use my ace in the hole. Show no mercy. Show any praise.
I didn't want to see that. Not bad at all. You have promise here. This is the proof of cognoscenti you've been seeking, but if you want to claim the great treasure, there's still one final path you have to tread. Not that it will hold her back, not considering how sharp that little lass is. He's a far more fitting heir to the treasure hoarders than you are, you useless lump. Heir to the treasure hoarders? Me? Oh my god, I'm the heir to the treasure hoarders? Holy shit. Huh, so Granny's a treasure hoarder, and Tolfin, you too? I guess you could say that. Paimon never would have guessed. You don't look like a treasure hoarder. Don't tell Paimon. You knew about this all along, Traveler. I swear I had no idea. I didn't know. Don't tell me you didn't explain it to them. Were you really planning to deliver the great treasure to a couple of know-nothings who couldn't tell a treasure hoarder if they introduced themselves and brought them to their grandmother? They've shown they have what it takes to gather proof of cognoscenti, and they handle your challenges fine. In fact, weren't you praising them just now? You little... Alright. Don't give yourself a heart attack. I'll explain everything to them right now. I'll see to it that Traveler is willing to be the treasure hoarder's heir, exactly as you wanted. And you really think you can make all of that clear to them lickety-split? What are you so worried about? You don't shut up about how I'm just like that good-for-nothing bride. At least I inherited his gift of smooth for talking, didn't I? Dolphin leads you to a quiet corner to talk. So what's really going on here? All we heard is that we collected all 5 proofs of the cognoscenti. You can find a great treasure hidden east of the moon, west of the sun. Are you seriously telling Paimon that we have to take over as leaders of the treasure hoarders just to get Reed Miller's treasure? Honestly, all this air talk is weirding Paimon out. East of the moon, east of Narcry, west of the sun, west of Natland. No, that doesn't make sense. It's hard to imagine anyone leading the treasure hoarders. Exactly. There are people who call themselves treasure hoarders in every corner of the Tavat these days, and that's where the problem lies. While we might be able to face reality, my stubborn grandmother still dreams of the day when the treasure hoarders can restore their glory from the days of Reed Miller. She fantasizes that someone will come along and rally the masses, let the dead bury the dead, and rise to build an Elysium for the hungry and the poor and the wealth of the high and the haughty. While most of us have heard how Reed Miller stole from the rich to help the poor, very few know that the treasure hoarders once defended Elysium from the dark abyss. It was the treasure hoarders' golden age. It was the worst of times, somehow it was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. I don't know. Maybe things are still the same today, but that era has passed, and she'll have to accept that someday. You're not wrong, but what are we supposed to do about it? Before we go any further, traveler, are you willing to serve as heir to a treasure hoarder and see that Mel's dream is one day fulfilled? I have my own dreams. I just want to inherit the treasure he left behind. Just as I thought. Then how about we do it this way? Let's put on a little show. Again? That's what you said back at Blue Amber Lake. Sure, you helped us get to prove the condescending back then, but who knows when you use those same sneaky tricks on us. Why would I do anything to support you when we were already such good friends? Now, instead of being suspicious, how about we focus on what we're going to say? You have a brief discussion with Tolfin about how to convince Julieta. According to Tolfin, simply mentioning the name Aurelian should be enough to gain her trust. And if he ever brings up the name Brahe, all you have to say is that you don't agree with his methods. As for who these two people actually are, Tolfin says the long story and promises to explain everything in detail when he gets a chance. So what do you say, little lass? Are you in? I'll fill Aurelian's dream. Good, that's the spirit. If it weren't for that little brat acting just like a good-for-nothing Brahe, the proof of condescension would have been scattered and lost for so long. We're nothing like Tolfin, or that Brahim Macaulay fellow Brahma. You can rest assured. Even I have to admit the traveler is the most suitable candidate to inherit the great treasure. Then it's settled. All that's left is for you to retrieve the great treasure. At the treasure site, you'll likely run into a few tricks left behind that good-for-nothing. Sure, you'll be able to handle anything he can come up with. Promise has no idea where east the moon, west the sun could be. Oh, that was beyond the horizon, yet so close you can touch it. Also, I won't be joining you for the next trial, so here's wishing you all the best. So, I'll be in Pyramida for a little while longer, so please let me know if everything goes well. I'm calling on both of you. Oh, I know where it is. Hurry, retrieve the great treasure. I have it marked.
I'll keep this close.
No, I'll get killed doing that, bro. I thought you gotta work. Another treasure site. Discovered Ilyeta. Another boss I gotta fight later. Ooh, traveler, let's head down and check it out. There might be treasure waiting for us to find. No, you die from fucking diving. Don't you remember you take fall damage in this game? Stealing. We're the heir of the treasure hoarders. We just finished playing a horror game. Marvel Rivals. Gold is noble and silver bright. No, there was a horror. We had to play like a horror game, Genshin. They took our weapons away, so we had to like lure the enemy to our traps and stuff to kill it. No, it's fucking you. But which metal would truly please the iron-faced gatekeeper's sight? As the saying goes, like calls to like, so perhaps the answer is already cut and dried. Yeah, you can't handle the exploration. Yeah, no, yeah, but you're the one playing Marvel Rivals. It showed up on the Steam notification. A tiny text is written in the corner of the notice, easy to miss if one isn't paying attention. And all else fails, winning by brute force will still make you the hero. I can't make any sense of this. Well, you heard the riddle. Use brute force. Oh look, 3 keys. Opens the door. Wasn't there some sort of hint on that notice? Oh, oh, we did it. What's this? Almost looks like the iron coin. This apparently was a match style iron. I'm not sure what it does, but hold on just in case. Whoa, dug in an explosive barrel. This is getting super dangerous. Within this little pot, both danger and luck are found. To tell a freak from real, look where the strange rock lights the ground. Tiny, easy to miss one of those. That main gate is locked down hard, so don't bother trying until the skies fall apart. I don't know what that means. What the fuck?
Get to work. Is this an answer from this world?
I guess I'll just dig all of them up. Ah.
A reward on the road.
Dog, that shit actually hurt me. Ah!
Is this an answer from this world? Show no mercy.
There are more of these strange. Ah! What the fuck? No way, it's a trap. The stubborn weasel digs the dirt. It's hurried from unseen. The key is given darkly, where the moving shadows scream. The clanging iron coins fall and halt right at its feet. The force proclaim it, yet yield a bounty sweet. Line of tiny text written. The little ones have picky taste, so use what they like to tease out their trance. Oh, there's another teleporter. So shiny, Trevor. We're gonna be so rich. We don't need to take any more commissions from the Venture Guild anymore. Let's go. Come on, let's go take a look. Another Weasel Thief statue. Looks like it's not enough. We've only had a couple of special iron coins. Why don't we take a look around? First of all, where's his chest? Outside. Okay.
Light it up! Full throttle!
Where's all the more? It's just a bunch of iron coins. Damn. That sucks. I never imagined someone would find a treasure vault just 3 weeks after I set it up. What surprised me even more was that I actually recognized this person. I never thought I'd run into him here. Dmitry Durovich Sukhotin, trusted aide of the Grand Duke Filipov, third-class military officer, chief instructor of the Snechnaya Royal Military Academy. If I remember correctly, he was promoted to his position the year Aurelian enrolled, occupying said cushy, lucrative position until the Conrian disaster. That's like 500 years ago. He would even host foreign dignitaries occasionally, such as the commander-in-chief of Fontaine's Great White Armada, the Grand Master of Mondstaff's Knights of Livonius. Sure, he was a real show-off. According to the official records, he had long since died alongside His Majesty the Tsar, sacrificing himself for the nation. Not that this is anything new, even Aurelian once appeared as deceased in the records. One can always rely on the unreliability of Snechnya's civil system. What surprised me was that the old man before me seemed almost entirely different from the spirited, haughty, and overbearing officer I once remembered. I don't know what he endured, but he looked far more gaunt and aged than his years. The moment he saw me, his first instinct was to draw his sword and strike. Luckily, I reacted in time, parrying his blade with Aurelian's gauntlet and shouting his name. He froze for a moment, muttering incoherently for a while. It was as if he hadn't used human speech in ages. Finally, he forced out his first phrase, asking who I was. I spent a long time talking with the old man. He said he no longer remembered me, but he remembered my father's name, of course. He'd abandoned his own noble title and name long ago, choosing instead to spend the rest of his life protecting the children of the borderlands, those homeless children wandering through the wastelands. At first, I thought he built a shelter. I didn't realize the children had never even seen him. He slew the wicked villains who sought to harm them out of their sight. As for the why he did it, what truly happened in Conria, and how he ended up in Notcry, he refused to say. Naturally, I didn't press further. The old man had absolutely no interest in treasure and hadn't even heard of the rumors that I spread about the great treasure. He simply felt that something was off about this place, suspected it was a slaver's camp, and following his instincts, stormed in without the intention of taking me out on the spot. After Phoenix explained the thought process behind the treasure vault, the old man fell silent for a moment. He said that if a student had proposed such a ridiculous scheme back when he was chief instructor, he would have thrown it straight back in order and start over. As for now, he didn't finish speaking, simply leaving in silence. The old man's right. If someone else were to stumble in here the same way, guided by nothing but sharp instincts, then this entire plan would be pointless. I need a way to make this place nearly impossible to find, yet draw people toward more attainable goals. I got an idea. First, I need to talk to Isla and see if she's willing to help me. She probably would. After all, turning the story of Master Thief Reed Mill into the proof of the cognoscenti, at least that's what I'll call it for now, will also serve as a troop to Miss Isla. Aliyah? Maybe I read it wrong. Reading's hard, man. I saw people like making fun of Kais and that. I'm like, what the fuck? Do you try reading out loud? Shit, man, that's hard. Fucking English is hard. Talking is hard. I don't know how these like professional audiobook readers do it. That Magneto guy is so good too. The actor from Magneto. I like his Unlimited Blade Works chant. That was so good. Oh, so I was hiding here all along. There could be more chests hidden under all these coins, but between the two of us, we'll be digging forever. Don't I need one more? What the fuck? I only know his name from you. I'll see. Do I know him from anything else other than you? I only know him from you. I don't know, like... I don't really, like, recognize his name other than, like, from you. I only know him from you. You always talk about how he's an amazing, like, audio book guy. But I don't really, like, recognize him in, like, work-wise. I only know him as the guy that you like to listen to audiobooks to. Man, this shit's like not dying. What the fuck? That's number 5. Do you think this action has impacted a real great treasure? Yeah, bro. I don't even watch TV. I only watch like anime. Bro, yeah. The only thing I watch is anime. I don't even know like. I don't even watch like American TV that much either. Like everyone was like into Breaking Bad and Walking Dead. I never watched any of those. That'd be cool. Getting knighted. All I watch are like fucking children's cartoons. Put in one of those and I'll know him. Oh, there's a ship under all that. So that weird pole we saw before must have been. But why a ship? Who cares? A great treasure could be aboard. Come on, the suspense is killing Paimon.
A reward on the road.
I didn't know people really like it. Rumors about the proof of cognoscenti have been spread. Once people know that a key exists, they won't go out of their way to find alternative means of entry. All I have to do now is fabricate a few tales of treasure hunters who tried to take shortcuts but came up empty-handed, then spread them under the names of Rahi Debar and Grand Duke Trubotskoy. That should be Trubotski? I don't know. That should. This is probably. I don't know how to say these names, but European names are hard. That should be more than enough to convince future generations the necessities of the seeking the proof of cognoscenti. Like his greedy father, the new Grand Duke Trubisky heard rumors of the treasure and scheme to seize even the gifts the master thief had left for the poor. And what magnificent treasure it was! More splendid than gold of Hisi, more dazzling than the silver Kitijgrad. Even the flesh and blood of the Lord of Geo could scarcely measure its worth. Such was the vast hoard of iron coins that the master thief left behind, wealth enough to shake the very economy of the northern lands. Wait, that's not right. If I were to list the treasure's contents outright, some people would lose interest. Such was the treasure that the master thief left behind. Wealth enough to shake the very economy of the northern lands. Even a bard with such nimble lips and silver tongue as I could scarcely recount it in full. Alright, that'll do. And lastly, I'll spin something about how the new Grand Duke Trubisky was effortlessly bested by the Master Thief's companion, a beauty known as Wagtail. As long as written in a sufficiently dashing manner, I'm sure Miss Aaliyah wouldn't mind. Look, it mentions Rahil over here. It looks like he was the one who made these records, so iron coins were really the currency here back in the day. That means a mountain of these things could truly be called a great treasure. If only we'd come here a few hundred years ago, we'd be rich, but iron coins aren't worth much more these days. As I say, value lies in scarcity. Exactly, so we can find this prototype iron coin you wrote about. Collectors are sure to go crazy for it. I would bet we could get a pretty penny for that one. Too bad we don't know where it's buried. Are we really supposed to dig up this whole place by ourselves? We'll get a dressing down from the Black Barrel Hag if we don't. Oh yeah, you're right. We mustn't get on the wrong side of her. You might be able to handle her attacks, but Paimon will have to fly far, far away. Speaking of the Black Barrel Hag, now that Paimon's seen Bride's nose and all these iron coins, she finally understands why that old lady wants to bring back the good old days. For her, those days must have been the real Elysium. Paimon thinks we are living a pretty wonderful time too. You and Paimon and all the friends we've met on our journey. This is our golden age. This is our berserk, the golden age, before the eclipse. We are the band of the hawk. That's probably how Tolfin feels as well. He chose not to share the full history of the treasure hoard with us because he didn't want us to bear the weight of expectation. Looks like this adventure ends here. Getting all 5 proofs of cognoscenti wasn't easy, and Paimon knows it was far from a fruitless journey, but she can't help feeling a little disappointed. By the way, why do you think the ship is here? Perhaps it sank under the weight of the greed it could not bear. Maybe it's a ship of dreams that ran aground before it ever set sail. That must mean this is the treasure hoarder's secret dock. Hundreds of years have passed now, and the locals' geography's changed. Paimon figures probably never going to get the chance. How do you know she hasn't done that already? Paimon's the big evil. She's stabbed me in the back multiple times. That's such a shame. Even though this ship is hundreds of years old, it still looks almost new. Traveling would be so much easier if we had a boat as big as this, don't you think? I'll be the captain, and Paimon, you can be the chief mate. Aye, Captain Traveler, trying to jib the mizzenmast and raising the port side anchor to the load line, Captain. How convincing is Paimon's chief mateiness? Come on, take the helm and let's set sail. Try taking the helm. Oh my god, we're on a ship, like in Moby Dick. Fucking stupid. That's literally, oh my god, that's literally what I'm saying! She's weird, this is Moby Dick. Bounty Islands just up ahead. Nothing about it looks perfect. Really, I'm still not happy about this. I mean, the treasure here has been marked by the governor if we take it. It's like playing by itself. Don't worry, we still have a few more days before the drill's over, and by the time the governor notices, we'll already be in Snezhnograd. Oh, fuck. That's not what bothering me. What if he ends up on the hook for telling us where the treasure is? Who? Oh, you mean the Bri kid? What do you care? He's had his fair share of the honey brood. And I haven't? Fuck, it's going too fast. Oh my god, canceled it. What are you talking about? You indicated nothing like you're on the same side as them. You wouldn't. Ah, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. He might be adopted, but he's still the governor's son. Besides, he's young and no one's going to give him any trouble. I hope you're right. Let me read at my pace, damn it. I'm a slow reader. So this is what the Bounty Island looks like. I guess it really does live up to his name. What are we going to do with the loot? Same as usual, though we were taking it back to Snezhnograd. Why not give it to the kids on the streets? I ran into them a few days ago while out on patrol. That kid with the conch shells struck me as a smart one. They don't know what to do with the treasure and who to best share it with. Suits me, let's do it our way. But compared to the treasures on display in the governor's palace, these little trinkets are hardly even worth the bother. The Pequot, oh, it might be, I don't know, you never know. American influence. Vinland Saga goes to America, American influence. You know, speaking of Berserk, I do want the Berserk Deluxe books, like the old black thing with the mark of the thing that Guts had. I still don't want those, but I don't have the space for it right now. I want to get it in the future. That shit looks cool as hell. Even in a backwater like this, those arrogant fools still indulge in their outrageous extravagance. Their shiny facade can't hide the fact that they're already rotten to the core. Have you seen it yet? This place is no different from Snezhnograd. Are we really supposed to fight to protect people like this? And protect them from those we have no quarrel with? The unseen, the downtrodden, the despised. Understand your anger, but there's not much we can do. That's not much we can do right now, but sooner or later we have to upturn the status quo to weed out the corruption root and stem. I must rise to the top by any means necessary. I count myself lucky to have ended up fighting by your side, Silva. I often find myself looking back to where I came from. It's a place where my brothers and sisters remain, where they continue to endure hardships they should never have to bear. Don't tell me, those innocent souls, were they born to suffer like this? If it's the law that is causing their suffering, then I shall rewrite the law. If it's the corrupt nobles, then I shall purge them from their ranks. One day I'll raise an Elysium that belongs to us on the land, and a land that has always belonged to us. I believe in you, Aurelia. I know you can accomplish your dream. Let's not talk about that now. Even thieves have their code, so I'll leave this behind. That way the governor will know who took to his treasure. It's just a pity that I won't get to see his reaction myself. And that would be a sight to behold. Huh? What just happened? On a treasure hoarder ship under a pile of iron coins, and he took the helm. After that, it felt like a dream, and then somehow we ended up here. Those two, they mentioned someone called Bri. Either it's a crazy coincidence, or they must be from a long, long time ago. At the very least, we know they have a connection to this place. Yeah, and from what they were saying, there was once some treasure buried here, and even though they made off of it, it seems they left something else in its place. It's been so long. Who knows if someone's already been dug it up by now. Let's see if we can find it first. It can't hurt to look. If I remember correctly, it should be somewhere around here. Paimon can't believe it's still here. Why didn't the government come to collect it? This is what they're appearance in this. Paimon doesn't understand. Let's ask Holfin about it. Oh, Paimon forgot. We should tell him what happened with the Great Treasure too. I got a little scared there. I thought the game was gonna crash again.
this close.
Alright. Oh, I keep mixing these up. Fuck. There we go. And then I know there's a chest nearby.
Fulfill our pact. Rise with the sun. Is this an answer from this world?
There's a treasure here. I don't get it. Pa. Yeah, this game makes me feel so stupid all the time. Cause like I would look at this thing, I'm like, where's the fucking treasure? Like, hello? There's like no hints at all, too. Oh, it's right here. Okay, fuck me, I guess.
A reward on the road. Light it up. Show no mercy. Pyroclastic surge.
Gotta go find another one? What the fuck? Where are they?
Rise with the sun. Full throttle. Burn it down. Rev the engines.
I cannot find another one of these things. The shepherd. That's gone. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do there.
Incinerate.
Yo, he's loading.
Rise with the sun.
It's too complicated for my small brain.
Get to work.
Is this an answer from this world?
Burn it down.
reward on the road.
Light it up. Show no mercy.
Oh, brilliant!
Get to work.
A reward on the road.
Holy shit, there's a ton of treasure here.
I'll keep this close.
Treasure is related to exploration in this game. So if you want to like increase your exploration progress, you gotta get like a ton of treasure.
Incinerate! Wrath from the sky!
Is this an answer from this world?
Fulfill our pact! Rise with the sun!
Oh, over there,
This
did something
close.
just flash by? They're gone already. Travis, let's go take a look. User Ultron looks like this camp was abandoned not too long ago. Selection list for Ratniki was posted today. My rank was low, yet I still managed to squeeze it in at the very bottom. All the years of effort paid off. I can at least wear a uniform of a Ratnik. I stood before the mirror, studied every detail of the uniform again and again. The buttons, the badges, the cap, the lantern that belongs only to me. With the name engraved on it, I could look at it forever. New uniforms always carry a scent of leather mixed with hope. It is strangely comforting. I ran my fingers over my name on the lantern and pictured myself guarding the borderlands. I could not help imagining the future. Would my name and my story one day spread back to Nasha Town, and from there across all of Notkai? The unit assignments came out today. Perhaps luck really does balance itself. I was not chosen for a frontline Lightkeeper unit. Instead, I was assigned to a support unit stationed at the Kipumaki Cliff. I should have known better than to hope for too much. With my test scores being accepted as a Lightkeeper at all was already more than I could have hoped for. Today, I met the captain and my teammates for the first time. Captain Asabov is a stone-faced man. He gave me a brief rundown of our duties, patted my shoulder, and went back to his post. His grip was so strong, I almost lost my balance. Chernov is a cheerful fellow. He pulled me to the campfire for drinks, and I had a surprisingly pleasant night. Shonokovich is as thin as a sheet of iron. I heard he used to be a poet. Chernov says his dream is to write a great poem about military life, which is why he became a lightkeeper. To be honest, he is a strange one. Patolichev joined the same day as I did, and he seems downcast for some reason. I wonder if his reason for being thus is the same as mine. I have lost track of how many days I have been stationed at the Kipumaki Cliff. Perhaps it has already been months. Each day feels as if it will never end, as though I'm trapped living the same one over and over and over. I rise at 6 each morning to train with the captain. After that, I search for food or hunt small game to top our rations. Then Treno takes over my watch, and I get to enjoy staring at the jagged walls of Kipumaki Cliff and letting my mind drift. I imagine what my battles against the wild hunt would look like one day. I truly don't know what Shonokovich hopes to write about in a unit like ours. What great poem about military life can sprout from this? Captain received an order from Pyramida today. We are to clear several wild hunts nests around Kipumaki Cliff in the support unit role. To be honest, this is the best news I've had in days, no in months. At last, I will go to the battlefield. At last, I can prove myself. Philev, the Lightkeeper, remembered by generations to come, is finally about to have his first battle, and he died. From the records of the Frostgale Steeds, we received an urgent request for a reinforcement from Pyramida and set out for Kipumaki Cliff to deal with an unexpected wild hunt outbreak. According to our scout teams, there should be another group of wild hunt lurking beneath Cliff Watch Camp. It's now that third day. The wild hunt spilling out of Kipumaki Cliff has already reached the ramparts. That place is often called the Sanctum of Departed Heroes, the resting ground of soldiers who once fell in battle. The sheer number of wild hunt creatures this time is unsettling. I only hope I will not become one of them. Thankfully, the scout has already returned to report to the old man in Pyramida, so reinforcements should be on our way. Our orders are to clear 3 wild hunt nests, destroyed one day before yesterday, and another this morning after being forced into it. This should be the last one. If we can hold out until help arrives, I can finally return to Pyramida and make my report. I'm taking a long break once we get back. About time I head home and checked on things there too. What the fuck? What was the terrible noise? What's going on there? Oh my goodness. My treasure. Oh, I can teleport back, I guess. Now, I've been here. I was exploring here like yesterday. Hey, Chernoff, you okay? Still looking at blade, Captain. Shonokovich, Philev, are you alright? Pretty sure my leg's busted, but hey, I'm still breathing. You keeping count? How many did I take down? How many monsters are there? Are we gonna die out here, Captain? What nonsense are you talking about, kid? We'll definitely make it out safely. Don't worry. The scout must have already returned to the city to inform the old man. Our reinforcements are on their way. Here to come again. These wild hunts just won't give us a break. Alright, weapons up, lanterns steady. We got another wave coming. Lightkeepers? Watch out for the wild hunt.
Show no mercy. Pyroclastic surge.
Shogonovich, no! Get in there, move it now! The radio's ice on the shoulder in the van, like shout, don't tell me Paimon there.
Is this an answer from this world?
Something's still making noise in there. Be careful, traveler. Don't be afraid, Patoli, and I'll get you out of here. Stand tall, hold a blade like a proper lightkeeper. What plan? What plan could there possibly be, Patoli? If this is the end, then I'll fight to the last right here. You're the finest squad I've ever had. Whatever happens next, it has been my honor to fight alongside you. The honor's been all ours, Captain. Prepare to the defense. Let the damned creatures witness the wrath of these Frostgale steeds.
Burn it down.
Oh no, Potogich, get out of here. Forget about me. Don't tell the old man we need backup. There are too many of them.
Wrath from the skies. Incinerate. Light it up. Fulfill our pact. Light of the blazing sun. Incinerate.
Where heroes rests.
I'll keep this close.
That's it? Oh, they died in combat. Not. Don't get anything else. Sag. Oh yeah, that place was way too dangerous. Oh, here's her graves. Here lies Lightkeeper Pyrrhus, Osibov. Looks like a Ratnik's gravestone. Could it be those Ratnik you saw in the canyon? Do you keep flickering in and out, showing one moment and vanishing the next? Paimon still doesn't get what's going on. Let's ask around the pyramid next time. Maybe someone there knows about this. Oh my god. Extended quest slot chain.
Rise with the sun.
What the fuck? Exactly. Oh my god, how do I fucking go in this thing? Seriously. Log it. I have my own way to do it. If it works, it works. Man, I can't like imagine playing this game without like my current lineup, cause this thing like works for like everything for exploring. If it works, it works. I gotta like read or watch Fist of the North Star one of these days, since it's like a fucking classic.
I'll keep this close.
Rise with the sun.
Yeah. I'll probably read it. It's easier for me to read manga than to like watch an anime. I can read at my own pace. Damn, he's a fucking demon.
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help.
Light it up.
A reward on the road.
The King Vaughn interview is like always so funny.
Is this an answer from this world?
It's so good. And I get dude was like a menace, but like that interview is like legendary. Dude was gone and he got people like still scared as hell.
Fulfill our path. Rise with the sun. Incinerate. Breath from the sky.
from this world?
This is burning.
I'll keep this close.
I should be doing the story, but I'm just exploring. What the fuck?
I'll keep this close.
Burn it down! Rise with the sun!
Is this an answer from this world?
Light it up!
So now I figure out how to beat that thing. Oh, I see now. Do that. Alright, ready. I can't believe I missed that last time.
Follow me and bask in the soft light.
Oh my god. Stay fucking still, damn it.
Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you. Follow. Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.
My dear successor, gladdens me that you can read this letter. We've used the most cutting-edge technicos drawing upon the primordial power of the world to preserve this time capsule. If you have read this far, it means you have already learned to command the pure elemental energy contained within the earth freely. I trust that you now live in an age brighter and more magnificent than our own. It is now the 10th year since Hyperborea initiated the Elysian project. Hyperborea is gone. Unlike our ancestors who wallowed in superstition barbarism, prostrating at the feet of heavenly emissaries, ours is an era of great progress. All the clans are united as one to shape the world into an Elysium for humankind alone. Guided by the Dawn's Navigator and the Exalted Saint, we draw closer to this goal with each passing day. We are currently exploring. Exactly. We are currently exploring the secrets of life. After relenting exploration, have finally mastered the technicals of tailoring and finding the seeds of life. Now, new humans born after such adjustments can wield elemental forces at will. This ancient planet holds unimaginable colossal forces within its depths, and its gates are now opening to us. Given time, we shall become masters of the earth. Surely by your time, humanity shall have fully developed this planet, the cradle of humanity. Even the most ordinary person can freely wield the power of the elements. Without relying on the gifts of the firmament, you can still produce enough food to free all life on the land from famine. Perhaps you have long since discovered those primordial secrets beyond our comprehension, even becoming capable of freely converting matter into energy and vice versa. Without a single thought, you could perhaps create an entire world. We're using the last mechanicos to raise a tower that reaches the heavens. Real, that is so true. They are adding Yakub into FGO too. The Lord, let's see, how tall stands it? It's like we could reach out and pierce the sky itself. The Lord of the heavenly city, once revered as a god by our ancestors, we are about to knock upon his gates. What will it think of this? Will it marvel at the speed of our progress, or be enraged by our insolence? Either way, it makes no difference. The great arrows we have forged stand ever ready to defend our civilization. In your time, humanity must have long since broken through the limitations of the firmament, surely. Are the sky-faring ships constructed of mechanicos able to freely soar among the stars, exploring the true cosmos? Perhaps you're now able to journey to the home planet of the Exalted Saint, learning the knowledge that civilizations on other planets have amassed over billions of years, venturing towards star regions beyond our observations, even reaching beyond the universe itself. Compared to the great achievements you are about to accomplish, everything on this tiny planet must seem utterly insignificant. We are envious sincerely from the bottom of our hearts. For truth and progress, then strive ever forward toward a brighter future. Oh, we got another seal. How many of those is that? Let's check our inventory. Tale of Durin. I want to read my book. The first iron coin. Oh yeah, that's the one I have to deliver. Where's the seal stuff? What the fuck? Why is it on my quest items? Like, hello? You would think it would be in the quest items. But no, it's in this precious items tabs, I think, maybe? I don't know. What is this? Training review. Oh, I found it. So I have the 3 iris moons. Iris moon seal. The Wave Chaser Plane, Asheville Peak, and I need Void Sea Outlook. One more of those, okay. So I have the Wave Chaser Plane one. I just need to find a location for it. Alright, I have Llama on to search for this stuff. These take like 2 IRL days to respawn. It's so cringe. So like whenever like a new character drops, you always get people like trying to like join your world and go like, can I bump some materials off you? I'm like, dog, I need those too. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. It doesn't really make sense. I hate time gating stuff. It's so cringe. Like I will be playing your game for hours. You don't need to time gate it to like make me like come back. I will be playing your game for hours. I will log in every day and play for hours. Is that not enough? $55 more to go. It's been a while, so let's see. I'll be fine. Oh, you have llama in your party. She can talk to animals, and there are like certain like dialogue you can only get with llama. I think it's neat, but it's also sort of like dumb because that means you like you have to have llama.
Rise with the sun.
I did not notice why I just grabbed. Fuck. I was like too busy like looking at my map. need to beat more. Grab that treasure chest.
Show no mercy. Light it up.
Take heart. You toil not in vain. Leave this place.
Look, there's something for you to find it. Let's go take a look.
Get to work. Try it,
I thought
Sophie.
this would feature someone's place. How tragic. Made the right choice following master role, and it only surely that saved my life. The monster gun. Did you hear that strange sound just now?
Just what?
Ah, I ran that way.
I'll keep this close.
Month unknown, day unknown. Abyssal monsters are everywhere, and the locals avoid all the dogs thinking you a severe curry occurs. Setting up camp near these ruins is not a long-term solution, I fear. Lord Roland says nothing. He just wags his blade in silence. Perhaps we are really too weak. Thankfully, once they learned our situation, the warrior who's called themselves the Lightkeepers offered us their lighthouse shelter. Their generosity is admirable. Explore the area near the lighthouse. Thanks, doggy.
I'll keep this close.
Just another beast to be destroyed.
Even when perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.
Oh, surely tolerate
Heart.
not such
Toil
injustice.
not in vain.
Oh, wrong button. Fuck. Oh, I almost forgot to claim my daily commission. Holy shit. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. That would have sucked.
Rise with the sun.
Yeah, I know. Like, those actually do add up
Add
for like
Astra.
my characters.
Thank you for Add Astra ab Add Astra ab
Oh, I found them all, I guess. Alright, back to not cry.
Just what?
That's unfortunate. I didn't get her all the mats needed for her. Missing like 18? Fucking kidding me? Seems like we don't have much choice.
I'll keep this close. I'll keep this close.
I do like the new update to this where it shows Combina instead because she's the Welkin Moon goddess.
A reward on the road.
Yeah, I almost missed my daily. That went crazy.
Is this an answer from this world?
Honorary Knight. Thanks to you, this post's finally starting to look the part. Now, even if we're attacked while the whole camp's dead drunk, we'll be able to hold out till I sober up.
Joking again, right?
Saw right through me. Did you learn all my tells without even trying, Honorary Knight?
More like we've gotten used to your nonsense without even trying.
Ha. Still, when I'm not on watch, that's when it's time to crack open a cask. You're always welcome here.
God damn.
Light it up!
I can't climb up, what the fuck? Rip, I know. It looks like you can climb, but you actually can't.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, I was hoping you can go behind a waterfall. Oh, I go in there.
Burn it down!
How am I supposed to get that fella out? Does it give me a headache? Is there anything I can do? Oh, kind of intro with good timing. Here's the thing, there used to be a tunnel here that led north, but it collapsed recently after some sort of anomaly with the Kavaki. Thankfully no one's hurt, but a traveling merchant from overseas claimed his companion is trapped inside. There's a slop sheep he met and befriended around here. Stay in these parts long enough and you'll notice the slop sheep usually follow people just to scatter the seeds they're carrying. But no matter how he explained it, the gentleman just wouldn't listen. He insisted we find a way to rescue it. To reconnect the path leading deep into the cave, we have to use the intricate blooms. The problem is that I can't use the Frostmoon science magic, and I don't have a Kavaki device strong enough for the job. Luckily, you came by. If anyone can get lost sheep out of here, it would be an adventure like you, right? Oh, thank you on behalf of the gentleman. Alright. Key, tab, triangle. Oh, let's see. It's one of this bullshit.
Light it up.
Alright, let's see. Wonderful, I need to think of something. Hashi can live outside regions with Kavaki, but at the very least it might offer that gentleman a big comfort during his stay and not cry. I'll take my leave now. Here's a little something to show our gratitude.
Is this an answer from this world?
So there's a chest here. I don't see it.
Rise with the sun.
Oh.
Is this an answer from this world?
Burn it down. Rev the engines. Hip.
I'll keep this close.
Light it up.
I'll keep this close. A reward on the road.
What has been seen in this area at midnight? Travelers be warned. Brutal fire refused the locals' aid and held his lighthouse alone. Now I'm the only one left. Ah, and this wolf, the one who came with us from Mondstadt. Master will not tracking the monsters. I cannot say if he'll return, but it doesn't matter now. Where he goes, I can't follow drenched in blood as I am. The end of this path of chivalry. Only he and these crows drawn by the son of blood will see it. I won't let you my body to them. Well, all from my homeland, consider sending me on my way your final duty. Counter another group of monster hunters. Monster hunters. That game where you have to buy DLC to improve the optimization frame rate bullshit. They call themselves the Lightkeepers and seem to have come from the north. These warriors intent on restoring order to this land invited us to join their cause, but Master Roland refused. Nothing will ever change unless this land is cleansed with blood. That's what the Master said. I can't believe they accidentally did that. That's crazy. Like, there's no way that has to be an accident, right? That they can't have accidentally have done that. The targets of this purge are not limited to non-human monsters. He believes that bandits who seize the chance to pillage and desperate outlaws, but nowhere left to turn, all must be eradicated. But can this world truly be saved through killing alone? Real. I mean, Capcom's asked for like a lot of bullshit. I thought our westward march would conclude in that land, but Master Roland shows no intention of ending his campaign. Things differ in the northern snowfields. There, the new Cry Archon has restored Ordovis Nechnograd. Here, the chaos inflicted by that calamity still reigns supreme. Perhaps that's why Master Roland's behavior has become increasingly inscrutable since we arrived at Nogcry. Sometimes I can't even tell if we were fighting to save people from suffering or just for the sake of slaughter. I'm sure Master would say that should we concerned there is no difference between the two. Never pondered this before we left Mondstadt. Perhaps Master Roland is right. I simply don't understand yet. Maybe I'll do main story tomorrow. I'll wrap up some quests and then call it a night. Main story is gonna be so long. What the fuck?
Is this an answer from this world?
Abyssal monsters are everywhere, and the locals avoid us as if we carried a curse. Setting up camp near these ruins is not long. Brother, really are too. I fear Lord Roland says nothing. He just waits his blade in silence. Perhaps we really are too weak. Thankfully, once they learn of our situation, the warriors will call themselves Lightkeepers offer us. I already read that. Touch the sword hilt. The knights who chose to follow me were just lost to the injustices of fate. For you who devote yourselves to justice and to the path of chivalry, this is not the ending you deserved. Warriors, take care of them, for when I reach the end of my road, their souls will be redeemed. Wolf, you too desire to say, I understand. We can keep watch over their rest. Amsvetir, you have only remained upon this path, so be it. I will press forward until every shadow of evil stain of sin is purged from this world. The lone wolf's mercenary. The wolf's phantom drifted away, perhaps because Boris's presence could be felt.
I'll keep this close.
Could not be felt. Yeah, fucking dudes hanging out in Mondstadt. Alright, I do want to grab that pillar blah. $69, ha 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 ha. Zoom in on my face. Alright, let's grab this Shrine of Death.
Rise with the sun.
Ooh, did I go the wrong way? I thought that was over here.
Burn it down.
Oh, the treasure site. Fuck. Not a Shrine of Death. Let's see.
Rise with the sun.
Shit's all the way up there. Fuck. How do I get in there though? Seriously, the best monster can make it up here too?
Rising sun.
Paimon does feel a teeny tiny bit of Kubaki in it, but it's all covered in abyssal goop. It can't function at all like this. Traveler, could you try purifying it? You know, that move that makes all the abyss corruption go whoosh and disappear. Fuck. Okay. Let's all be careful. Don't get hit. Come on, dude. It's like that one Zigbar fight in fucking Kingdom Hearts. Look out! Oh, it's Iluga. Hold them off. Get out of here quickly as you can now. There's no way I'm running away. Here's this luminary spirit. Clear the abyssal energy from the core so I can lend you my aid. Traveler, let's do what she says. Hello, Paimon doesn't know who you are, but we gotta clear the abyssal energy from the core, right? Wait, what are you doing? This is beyond your power to resist. Don't worry, we'll take care of it. Are you hurt? You're fine. Thanks for stepping in to help. I'm glad to hear that. These pitch black impurities are far more dangerous than they look, and the wounds they inflict can have serious consequences. But this is nothing I can handle. I remember you, back in Pyramida. Yep, you're the one that old man mentioned. We saw you there earlier. So I did this in the wrong order. I was supposed to do this like immediately. Oh, now that you mention it, I did catch a sight of a rather unusual little frost spirit in the crowd. Paimon's not a frost spirit, but at least she wasn't mistaken for a specter this time. Not the point. Paimon's traveler's guide. Thank you very much. My apologies. I assure you I meant no offense. So you're a guide. Guiding outlanders like you two was originally one of our responsibilities as well. It's just that the recent surge in wild hunt activity has made things difficult. Let's set that aside for now. In any case, your guess is correct. I'm Iluga, captain of the Lightkeeper's investigation squad, the Nightmare Aureolus. It's a pleasure to meet you. Paimon's Paimon. She's traveler. We're here on a commission. Actually, that commission has something to do with you. Yeah, an old Lightkeeper asked us to briefly explain how you took a sudden commission pyramid and came to the Pillar of Embla in search of the Silver Lampwick. I see. You can't keep from worrying about me, huh? Can't blame him, though. Honestly, this isn't the best look for me, but I came here looking for the Silver Lampwick as well. I ended up spending too much time clearing out the monsters area, so I've made almost no progress, and I've dragged you into danger on top of that. It's nothing. These little scrapes don't even make it onto our adventure log. Speaking of which, we never got to ask properly. We had to find the fae named Aaliyah to get the Silver Lampwick, right? Oh my god, it's Reed Miller's assistant, Aaliyah. So where exactly are we supposed to look for her? Oh, and that voice you heard earlier, was that her? So you heard it too. Yes, I believe that was her guiding us. Following Kuvaki's guiding light should lend you to her. Should being the operative term. Right now, that guy is flickering. I say it's half the abyssal corruption and half her intention. She's doing Kavaki to obscure that which is truly important, including her own presence. As such, you'll likely need the power of a barrier core to disperse the corruption and restore the barriers in this area. Once the barrier forms, our now hidden guide should reveal itself. It'll help you. We've accepted commission after all, and since the business cause of all this, there's no way you're just gonna ignore it. But danger lurks behind every corner here, and the terrain's treacherous. Why don't you two wait here somewhere safe while I... No way. Hey, seriously, aren't you underestimating Traveler just a little? You saw her in action just now. Pretty impressive, right? Honestly, she might even be stronger than you. Besides, she's got Paimon to every reliable guide. Tricky terrain? Please. Paimon can fly. I don't mean to belittle you, but you were ordinary people who were kind enough to help us out. If something happened to you because of that... I'm not that weak. I might get annoyed if you don't stop fussing. Exactly. Just leave it to us. We won't let you down. Alright. Then I'll be counting on you, but please, be careful. I'll do everything I can do to keep you safe as well. We will. If anything, you should be the one washing your stuff. Thanks. That said, I'll have a companion who can fly. Come on, Aiden. Wow, he's all gold and shiny, just like a Palamora. Let's start with the barrier core nearby. Once we're close, we just need to channel the Kuvaki into it. But that thing's floating in mid-air. Paimon can get there just fine, but you two... Don't worry, it's coming to me. I'll show you just what Aiden can do. Aiden's power. Look at his ass on my face. Brace yourselves. Oh, this is a safe stand on, right? It's not gonna drop, is it? Don't worry, that's the path into Mekavaki. Aiden's uncovered it for us. I'll stay here to keep channeling energy into the barrier core. Man, trust the other side to you two. Aiden will lead the way. If Aiden's helping out, we'll be totally fine. You can leave it to us. Thank you. That means we'll be apart for a bit. Stay safe, you two. I'll lead the barrier. Alright, let's go, dude. No. Why is it all the way up there?
Full throttle.
Alright, where is it? There it is. Oh shoot. Finally made it through. Now we just need to fill up with some energy, right? I'm falling. Where are we? What is this place? Everything around us looks completely different. Is that place Squidward got sent to? Finally, some peace and quiet. Alone. Paimon saw a bunch of weird stuff just now, and now her head's all spinny. Yeah, me too. Travelers flowing along the river of time. Wait, who are you? When did you get here? Well, I heard someone calling my name. Was that not you? Calling your name? Ah, so you must be Miss Aaliyah, the Fae who guards the silver lampwick here at the Pillar of the Embla. Relic? Fae? So that's what I become in your time. Legend far removed from the truth. I'm no Fae, I'm just an ordinary human. The silver lampwick is here, but where did you... Now let me ask at this place. Since you know the lampwick, you must have heard the name SOTWM as well. In your time, which age does he belong to? You mean the torch forger? He found the lightkeepers about 500 years ago now. Damn, dude. 500 years ago. 500 years, so it's already been that long. Wait, so you're not Fae? Then hang on. Are you seriously over 500 years old? Well, this just made a twisted part to it, but if you were the Torch Forger's ally, you can be Kavaki to guard the relic here. Miss Aaliyah, you've clearly gone far beyond what ordinary mortals cannot reach. That's a long story. And right now, there are things far more important than my age. If you come seeking the silver lampwick, then that means that the professor has slipped free again. Just the prophecy warned, Solveig's seal was never going to hold him forever. By the professor, do you mean the fiend who was sealed with Kipamaki Cliff 500 years ago by the Torch Forger and Moon Chanter of the Frostmoon Science? The prophecy says this: twice shall that undying serpent rise again, but thrice shall he be struck down, serpent, fiend, or professor. No matter the title, he's earned every bit of his infamy. If he says he'll be struck down a third time, then I remember Isla saying something similar as well. Also, there is an Aaliyah and an Isla. Oh my god, it's fucking confusing. Right, we heard something like that from Isla back when we were in the Frostmoon Science Sanctum with Verna. Ah, so you met Isla too. What a curious twist of fate. But then again, hers is less a prophecy that's bound to happen and more a plea for it to happen. After all, Oracle or no, she's just like me, a person from the past. When it comes to the future disasters, there's so little we can do. Our future became your present, and your future, it can only be shaped by those who live in the present. Forgive the interruption. 3 years ago, some senior at Nikki and I went to investigate disturbance in the seal, but we were hit by an ambush that was expected. Our losses were severe, and the mission had to be called off. After that, the old man decided we weren't yet ready to solve the problem once and for all. He set up observation posts around the area, declaring it off limits. I know he intended to buy time, gather strength, and look for a way to return to the tide, but still, I shouldn't question his judgment, yet I can't help wondering, isn't the situation the result of negligence on our part? We hesitated and dallied, and now the great evil eye and countless monsters have come spilling out beyond the cordon zone. Just thinking about the nightmare from 3 years ago being poured out over this land again, I just can't stand it. Iluga. Apologies, traveler, Paimon, Miss Aliyah. I lost my composure just now, sorry about that. I don't know all the details of which you speak, but a dull blade must sometimes be honed before it can cut true again. The dull blade used to be the traveler's canon weapons. That's all she had back in the day. Now she's been upgrading over the years. The kind of sharpening is never wasted effort. Besides, surely the world 500 years on isn't so small that all its burdens must be upon the shoulders of a single child. Child, you mean me? But I'm not a child anymore. Well, think about it. Strictly speaking, I'm a few centuries older than you. How could you not be a child in my eyes? Compared to me, you're all pretty much children. Paimon may be sure, but why am I a child too? Like, I'm like 5 centuries as well. Hey, what's with that tone? Aren't you happy to be called a child alongside Paimon, huh? Paimon does think Miss Aaliyah has a point. This isn't something you should have to carry on your own. It's on all of us. If you're assigning blame, then I deserve it more than anyone here. Back then, I failed to truly destroy the professor, and since then, I've wasted away in the stagnant prison of time. Even now, can I give you the silver lamp you came for? Miss Aaliyah, don't say that. Wait, does that mean the silver lamp isn't actually with you? How should I put it? It both is and isn't. In your present, this tower has been deeply corrupted. It prevents me from freely using my power to reach the silver lamp. What if we clear the corruption from the tower? That would be ideal. The tower's presence allows the Kuvaki here to remain in its purest form. You've already seen the creatures born from its influence. If the moon has blessed you, you may be able to use the same power to cleanse the filth clinging to the tower and restore its purity. Once you clear the corruption and the strength I've lost gathered at the tower's peak, once more, come find me then. Thank you for your guidance, Miss Aaliyah, and please don't blame yourself too much. I know what you have to say, and if you're willing to forgive me, don't be so harsh on yourself either. The past is beyond change, but the world of living still has the future, and I'm trusting the future to you. Alright, it's time I send you back. You don't have much time. Please help me deal with what's in the... Very coarse damage. Alright, civil ground cracks after blah blah blah. Let's see. Grab this. Ready yourself for battle. What? Come on, dude. I was doing the fucking transition. What do you mean they can hit me during a transition?
Get to work.
Oh.
Full throttle.
Come on.
Pyroclastic surge.
Now we can start the barrier. Always some sort of bullshit in this game, I swear. Power stance is a hubris of ambition. They'll never see the true Elysium can only be built upon the ground. Let's see.
A reward on the road. keep this close.
Light it up! Fulfill our pact! Rise with the sun! Incinerate!
Non-dying fiend will fall to steel alone. Something equally deathless can strike it down, such as ironbound will.
A reward on the road.
Light it up!
This isn't gonna be easy. If we can guide a Kavaki into the deepest part, should be able to break the abyss's hold. Alright, thanks for hanging out. I'll probably call it a night in a bit too. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye bye. I'm gonna finish this puzzle. I'll probably call it a night myself. I'm getting tired too. These puzzles are long though. Silver lamp by his glow, the answers of Frostmoon silence found their way out of their darkness. Perhaps Knocker just now stands in need of guiding light to see. Alright. No treasure? What the fuck? Alright, the clock is showing us the way quite clear now. Let's hurry to the top.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, it's you. You've returned. Apologies for the long wait, Miss Alia. We ran into some monsters on the way back. It's alright. To me, that was barely a blink in an eye. Oh, my apologies. That was a slip of the tongue. The way you tensed up does remind me a little of Sullivan. No wonder that Nightingale chose to stay by your side. You know about Aiden, too? Wait, is he also a bird from 500 years ago? There's no way, right? Quite perceptive, Paimon. Your guess is correct. Wow, Paimon is feeling ate on special. You can tell right away that he's not just any messenger bird. He was once Solveig's nightingale, following him from their homeland to this bitter frontier. Later, when Solveig resolved to cast along the Nightingale family name, he meant to drive the bird away. I couldn't let it end up homeless. I took it in. I could never. Oh, nice hat. I could never have foreseen that this small act would see it pulled into the sample mill and carried across 100 years, thus taking the form you see now. The sample mill. Considering your first look. You first took me for a fate. It's not surprising that a term is unfamiliar to you. So much time has passed after we read about it. You'll have to face the professor yourself soon, won't you? While we still have time, I believe it's necessary to tell you the true history, the truth of the serpent's first death. For just as I am no fate worthy of worship, the tower you call the Pillar of Emblem is no divine miracle. On the contrary, this is the place where I slew that serpent for the first time, yet failed to consign him to hell for good. At the time, the professor erected a tower here, one to reach toward the very heavens. He sought to use a sample mill to siphon the land's power and through the tower and send to the Elysium he believed lay beyond the sky. Had his scheme succeeded, all not cry, so on every living being upon it would have become fuel for his ascent. We did all we could to stop him, but we were far too weak. By the time we reached this place, he was but one step shy of his goal. With no other recourse, I cast myself into the sample mill and used my own flesh and blood to ignite it, thwarting that serpent's plot. Thinking back on it now, that was the first and last time I ever felt grateful for the bloodline I was born with. As I said before, I'm no more than a mortal. It was by a twist of fate that I came to linger into a scene between time and space. Miss Aaliyah. As for the serpent's second death, as Solveig's successor, you should know that story even better than I. Yes, it is said that 500 years ago, the Moonchanter of that era entrusted the sacred blade to the Torch Forger, and together with many others drove the fiend and his followers back to Kibumaki Cliff. And then the Moonchanter and Torch Forger sealed the monster with their own hand. Twice shall the undying serpent rise again, and now we stand at the third and final time, the moment when the serpent must be buried for good. Twice shall that undying serpent rise again, but thrice shall he be struck down, and at last shall he be laid to rest by the heroes of the sublunary spear. Rest assured, Miss Aaliyah, this time we will put him down for good. We will not allow past tragedies to repeat themselves. Yeah, we'll help too. Really? But you two... Wait, do you mean that once you get the silver lamp from Miss Aaliyah, you won't need our help anymore, and we should just part ways? How heartless. I'm so hurt, like I'd ever sit back and... Exactly. I would never thought you were such a cold person, Luga. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to distance myself, it's just... Alright. We know what you're worried about us, but seriously, you don't have to. You've seen for yourself what travelers capable on the road, right? You can leave your back to me, traveler. With such the heroes of the sublunary sphere to rely on, I suppose it's time I made up my mind as well. Once I hand you the silver lamp, the barriers in the region will all collapse. When that happens, the abyss will reclaim this place. The professor will surely return, reaching the leaves and beyond. The firmament through this tower was his life's obsession. Even in death, that fixation has never failed. I will use everything I have to hold him here. While I do, you must find a way to end it for good. The one who asks you to gather relics must already have a plan in place. You do well to follow his instructions. But Miss Aaliyah, if you do that, then you... Don't worry, no one shall send me packing from this world until that wretched serpent laid to rest for good. There's no saying about the winter Isleas. I don't know if it will survive in your era. Though the flower may fail, the leaves will keep their promise. Sorry, I've never heard of it. It's such a pity, but it doesn't matter. All you need to understand is this. What I do now is simply a promise I must uphold. Miss Aaliyah, I'll keep my promise too. I swear to you, no matter what happens, I'll put an end to the professor. Not you, but all of you. No one should walk their path alone. And no one should march alone. March alone toward death. Don't forget that we're here too. Yeah, and it's not just us. There are tons of lightkeepers who have your back. We'll be totally fine. There is no time left. I'm gonna send you off now. Don't look back. Run, children. Run. Alright, we'll come do this later. I'm like fucking tired as hell. Oh, the Pillar of Emblem is totally overrun by the abyss. I'm sure I hope Miss Aaliyah is okay. We just have to trust her on what we can do. Yeah, we gotta keep it together, especially at a time like this. We're next, Iluga. You know the situation best, so we'll follow your lead. I'll head over to Cliffwatch Camp at the base cliff to meet up with my team and prepare for the upcoming operation. As I mentioned, that area is considered extremely dangerous, a forbidden zone. What awaits us there will be a tough fight and dangerous beyond imagination. You two aren't like you, so technically, I don't have the authority to accompany you. To command you. Given the situation, why not count us in? I'm agrees. We got some experience too, you know, and for bigger operations like this, definitely better to follow orders than go it alone. Lead us to victory, Captain. Thank you. Hearing that gives me more courage. Even in the face of enemies, thank you. No, let's see. Then you know. I hereby officially invite you to join my investigation squad, the Nightmare Orioles. I'll guide you, protect you, and hold my promise to Miss Aaliyah. We'll protect you too and the rest of your team. Let's stand together and see this through. We will. Still, this is some development, so I doubt. So if you need to make any preparations, use what time remains to us. A tough battle waits, so there's no such thing as too prepared. I'll stay to original plan and head for the Cliffwatch camp first. I'll just wait for you here. Got it. We'll be there as soon as possible. Take care until then.
I'll keep this close.
Yeah, I'm tired. We'll call it here. Let me grab my thing first, though. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Probably continue tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Rise with the sun!
Ad Astra Abbott. Thank you for
Let's see, where am I at? 5200, not bad.